Hello and welcome back to a new video, and in today's video we'll be doing an update on this pond.
Also a cleaning because it really needs cleaning. Me and Rob have been away fishing for a few days, and then a week or two previous from that I was hard prep for the video. For our fishing trip.
So getting loads of pennies so we can get loads of new stuff.
Yeah, so this pond's very desperate for a clean, isn't it? Like, I've never seen it this dirty. The fountain's got algae running down it, the glass is basically
not seeable,
not transparent. The rocks look like fuzzballs of algae, and it's definitely really.
And we can net the
dirty.
fish and actually look what they look like.
But we've got some tools to help us clean. We sponge on it. We've got a blade for cleaning the glass. We've got a net. We've got a smaller net, and then there's we've got a gravel rake. And so Rob's going to go for a swim in the pond first. Right, so we'll jump straight to it. Right, so I've got a hose here that I keep hidden behind there, and what I do, I'm not standing on my flowers, I plug it in down here, a bit hard for you to see because we have got a load of nice plants if you've not seen these before. But yeah, I plug this hose in there, chuck that over the fence, then what I do, I have this draining while we scrub everything down so the water gets all mixed up, and then it gets sucked through the filter and drained. But this, we're going to do like a good 50, maybe 60, 70% water change. The pond's well developed now, so that high of water change will be perfectly fine. So what we'll do, one of us will be scrubbing, one of us will be raking the gravel, and then this will be draining. So we'll show you the first step now. Right, so what I need to do now, I need to twist this, or put this straight first so the water goes straight out. Twist this. You won't believe what I've finally done, everyone. I put the lid on the blade. I've been saying since I started building the pond, I'm going to put this lid on the blade, and I've always just forgot. And I've finally done it. Comment down below if you're proud of me for doing the lid. But let's crack on cleaning the pond fully now.
Right then, so we're going to get this blade, the scraper blade, on the glass so we can clean it all. But we'll put the GoPro in the water so you can actually see it actually coming off, if you know what I mean, but I'll just show you how now.
While Rob's cleaning the glass, I'm going to use this just in my hands because Rob's got the stick, and start scrubbing sides because that's the base job. So just a quick update on the pond, I'll speak you through a bit of what's going on with the pond. So a few things have happened with the pond. We've had a little tragedy as well. I was absolutely gutted. So, as you know, we got some koi last time. So we got a brown koi, a blue koi, a yellow koi, and a multicoloured koi. And the brown one had a mint personality. He was so friendly. He was always the first one coming up, eating off the surface. And I nearly even got him hand feed once, but the other day when we had a ton of rain, I wasn't here, so I couldn't come out and flip that to drain a bit of the water, because that's what I usually do when the water level gets a bit high. The pond overflew, and the koi did jump out. I have got a picture of it, but I won't show it because it's a bit gruesome. Because the chicken got to it as well, it made it a bit worse. But yeah, it was a mint koi, and we'll play some footage of the koi now for respect. But on the good news, all the other koi are doing mint. They're all feeding well off the surface. After we've cleaned the ponds, at the end of the video, we'll do some feeding on the ponds and show you all the fish.
The glass is now clean.
Yeah, Rob has now done the glass, so we'll show you him doing the sides a bit. Right, so the water level's basically down to nothing. What we're going to do now is add a few things while the water level's down, and then we're going to measure the fish. But as you can see, all the fish are running through the water fountain because they lie. They like it for some reason, I don't know. Didn't like this. Right, so we'll add a few things, then we'll measure the fish.
Right then, so we're going to net the fish so we can see how big they are.
Well, just the koi, we'll do the baby koi as well, just for the fun of it. But as you can see, we've got extra lighting now because the other lighting's not the best. We've got a fountain, but then half of the fountain's pumping straight to the gravel to keep it all mixed up and keep all the fish poop up in the surface, up in the column, so it gets sucked in by the filter, and then we have half of it on the fountain, which we will show you when the pond's filling up. And then we do have a skimmer, which I forgot to mention, that is currently off. Everything's currently off, just so we can see the fish easier. And we've also added a few tadpoles, don't we?
Yeah, I know. We decided to go down to some little local pond to go.
Just put a few baby tadpoles in just for the fun of it.
Yeah. There we go. There's a trapper in the way.
Right then, so we've
got the ruler, and we got Rob's fish. Rob can net his fish first, and I'm sure he's dying for it. We'll do both. We'll just video it so we know. Dummy older as.
Yeah, go on.
End of the tail to the end of the mouth, about 15 centimeters, so half a foot. This one is half a foot, 15 centimeters.
Don't you think?
Yeah. Right, so we'll get this one back and do the next one. Right. See you later. So that one was 15 centimeters. We'll see what the next one is. I'm going to catch one first right now.
Ooh. No, yeah, the gravel.
Ooh. Steve.
You really want to measure Steve?
Right. I'm going to measure Steve. We'll swap camera.
28.
28 centimeters. Nearly a foot, Steve. Hopefully one day. See you later, Steve. We named him Steve the Sturgeon, by the way, everyone. About 16.
Yeah, it's about 16.
Right, so we'll get a bullet back.
One sec, wait. Oh.
Yeah, 15 and a half, we'll go with that one. Get it back all the time. What? Right, about 2-3 more to go. We're just going to do the big ones. 18 when his lips on, pushing his lips into. Right, we'll get him back. This one's been the most stressed. Right, come on, Casper. 16 for that one. So we'll put him back.
Yeah, 16.
Beautiful. Just the blue one. Right, so we're filling up with pure water. We'll do our pure half tap, just so it's got some of the good bacteria that you need in the clay pond. Some that you don't. Right, so we turned everything back on now. Aerator's on, this is on, pumping in, filling up, getting it nice and clean. But we'll get it filled up and we'll get onto the outro. But then I'll show you some clips now of it all cleared up tomorrow morning, all the plants and everything nice. And I'll show you another few things that we're going to do, and then we'll get onto the outro. But we're going to film the outro now. So we've got the tap water here, just put some dechlorinator in. We've got the pure water here.
We've got the fountain.
We've got the new fountain, which there we go.
Beautiful. We've got the original blade.
Yeah.
It's all filled up with some new lights.
And we'll show you it all when it's full. We'll show you everything else now, and then we'll film the outro. Look at that. So what we added off camera is these 4 lights, which are 100 times better than them ones. Them ones are terrible compared to these. We've added a triangle shelter, so as you can see the whole pond is currently covered. Through the day it gets like half, a quarter, and it goes back to half, and then it goes back to full just before the sun goes down. And then we've added a little fountain here, just to help with the filtration. It does pump some water straight into the gravel to keep it all mixed up. I've cleaned off camera, I got the pump out and cleaned the grid to make sure everything's clean on the grid. But yeah, the pond looks absolutely amazing. So I'll show you feeding them now, and then I'll jump onto the outro. What I'm feeding them at the moment, just to give them a nice balanced diet with loads of different stuff in, are dried mealworms. So dried mealworms, I'll throw them over there, and they should come up and feeding. As you can see, a few have came up, but not loads yet. Usually when a few start feeding, they'll all come up and eat loads. And then the chicken also wants up. Okay, go away. That's scary. The chicken's scary. But yeah, they've all started eating now, looked away. Give them a bit more. Yeah, they love the dried mealworms. They're really good for the diet as well. And as you can see, all the fish are really healthy. They look really nice. And it's proper cool. that one with the red head there, that koi, that one's probably got one of the best personalities, or always up, as well as this blue one. They're my two favourite anyway in the ponds. The chicken is eating some dried mealworm. I'm going to take this on its roots because it pulled it onto it last time. But yeah, we'll jump over to the outro now.
So thank you for watching this video. What an amazing video. We've restored technically all the pond, added a good handful of new stuff in. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. We're nearly on, well, I say we're nearly on 6k, but we're 500 off.
No, we're nearly on 5k.
5k.
So we're nearly on 5k, but at 5k we're doing a massive giveaway, aren't we? We cannot wait. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Head over to our Instagram to find out more detail on that, which will be down in the description.
Make sure you go like and comment on this video. Every comment that's down there we'll reply to. So make sure you go do that. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and like and share this video. And
we are also posting every single week at Sunday at 12 PM, like we always have done. So make sure you stay tuned for every week upcoming, so make sure you get the bell notification.
And I guess we'll see you in the next one.